We live, baby. We live. We are live here. Tap in, like, share, comment, subscribe. We live. We live. What it do? What it do? Like, share, comment, subscribe. We live. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We live. We live. We live. 2 days in a row. We live. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. 2 days in a row. We live. I'm gonna go a little live earlier today. Instead of going live at 12 o'clock in the middle of the night, people be asleep. I'm gonna go live at 12 o'clock. Let's get some people in here, man. Let's get some people in here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Get some more people here, and I'm gonna get to dropping gems. Y'all know how I get to it. Dropping this information that's gonna help y'all win. We live. What it do? Yeesh. Whatever. I don't know how you pronounce your name, bro. What it do, bro? Or sis? I don't know. I don't know what you classify as. What it do, G? What's the deal? What y'all got going on? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get some people in here. I'm gonna let the people flow in here for a second. It's about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, maybe 3. We're gonna get to dropping them gems. Like, share, comment, subscribe. What y'all been up to? What y'all got going on? Y'all chilling? How y'all day been? Let's get some more people in here and I'm gonna get to dropping gems. What it do, Nitty89? What it do? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, cuss. Right. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. I got a lot to talk about. Oh, y'all. Mikhail, what it do? I'm feeling good. Trying to work. Hey, man, make sure y'all tapping in, man, because like I've been telling y'all before, like I was telling y'all last video, the dark web, credit, sauce, methods, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different world. A lot of people are starting to utilize credit to do some type of frauds and do some type of scams. People on the dark web, it's a lot of spoofing going on. It's a lot of people using AI to do a lot of scams. What it do, Jane Jones? What it do? It's a lot of things going on in the world that's, because I'm on 6 different channels right now on Twitch. So if you on my Milwaukee Made King Hustle page, you on my King Hustle 2.0 channel. These are 2 of my older channels where I used to, explain and talk about different type of fraud and different type of scams that's going on. Because at the end of the day, there is a lot of fraud and scam going on behind a lot of closed doors, from major companies to major corporations to your smaller mom and pop stores to movies that's being made. There's some type of fraud. And Wendy's employees, like, people are coming up with new ways and new loopholes to do new things, to commit some type of fraud or some type of scam to make some type of money that's going to benefit them. And that's the whole goal of why a scam or a fraud is even created, to benefit that person in a financial purpose. So you got people that's working in these businesses that's doing ghost employees now. A couple years back, a lot of people didn't know nothing about ghost employees, but now ghost employees are like one on the rise in companies. So a lot of people are putting themselves into be HRs, which is human resources, the person that hires the people that does the payroll and doing all that, and they're creating fake employees, and they're putting this fake employee on payroll, and they're paying that fake employee, and this money is going to this bank account that's probably controlled by that employee. Then you got synthetic identities. See, it's a lot of things that's going on that's connect. Like, it's a pyramid of dots, and all the dots, if you connect all the dots, it'll be a picture of money. So y'all know them pictures where you connect the dots, and then when you connect all the dots, it's a picture. Well, when you connect the dots in life, that picture is a sign of money, because everything revolves around money. Everybody is trying to get as much money as they can, keep the money flowing and keep the show going. So everybody is trying to find some type of loophole to figure out how to get some type of lump sum of money the easiest way as possible. And that's where scams and frauds were generated. Now, when it comes to synthetic identities and quote unquote CPNs, like I said, the government created or made it possible for this to even happen. There are people in the witness protection program that when they get out of jail, they need a synthetic identity because they need to be protected. So they get this synthetic identity and then they go live their life. There's no rules, there's no regulations on anybody using a synthetic identity. There's not no that just like they can use it. Who's to say like you got a card that's saying yes, I have a synthetic identity. Here's my card issued by the government. There's nothing like that. So due to the loopholes and due to it not being illegal but frowned upon, people are finding ways to create new credit profiles using their kids' social security numbers. A lot of people, parents, then use their credit profile to get a bill in their name, to get something in their name. Well, technically, that's a new credit profile, and with that new credit profile, that parent or that person can go get them an ID from the DMV. Now, instead of going to Sam and Joe on Telegram or on Instagram to get this fake ID that's horribly made, they getting a real DMV ID that's laminated, that has all the holograms, that's actual ID. So people are finding loopholes that actually get the tools that they need to connect to these profiles, because the IDs that people be making be trash. And then people don't, and there's a lot of people out there that's trying to get CPNs. And I seen somebody on YouTube. I did a reaction video. Somebody was like, "Oh, I got this CPN." They said it's a start over credit. Like people don't even be knowing what they be buying. People don't even know what a CPN start stand for. People don't be knowing what LLC stand for. People don't be knowing nothing. They just follow what they see everybody else doing. They want to get this quote unquote abbreviation, and they want to do whatever they see everybody else doing, which gets them in a deep hole of trouble, because you have synthetic identities and then you have pre-built CPNs, quote unquote profiles, and people are getting these profiles, quote unquote pre-built CPNs, using other people's identity, other people's credit profile, and attaching your face to it. Now the problem with that, people don't understand. When you get these IDs, when you go to the DMV, you get your identification card, you get your driver's license, that barcode on the back of that ID is all your information. So people making these fake IDs and using the real barcode of that person's information. So when they make these fake IDs as your picture but their information, and they go scan that ID, that barcode, that person's information, that person's picture is gonna pop up. And then they gonna look at you like it doesn't even match. So then they gonna stall you out until the police come. It's like, oh, I brought this pre-built this start over credit off somebody off Facebook, and they said I can use it. And then y'all gonna get the narking, get the showing text messages to get yourself out of trouble. See, that's what a lot of people gotta start understanding. Listen, y'all be being so thirsty to sell things to people, and y'all be so thirsty to buy things from people that if push come to shove, y'all both gonna tell on each other, because don't nobody want to get in trouble. And at the end of the day, y'all know when the police get to talking that fancy talking, get to acting like y'all friend, y'all get the narking. So it's like, come on now, make it make sense. So it's a lot of different frauds going on. It's a lot of different scamming going on. It's a lot of different methods that's allowing the people to make money. Now, when it comes to these methods, let's talk about methods for a second, because a lot of people don't understand that at the end of the day, everybody is a hacker. Everything is a method. Anything can be done. A method is basically a way for you to instructions on a way for you to make some money doing something. Point blank period. A lot of people a lot of people back in the day, they wanted the quote unquote fraud Bible. And the fraud Bible was basically all these different methods that can get you food, that can get you DoorDash, and all these different type of stuff like that. Technically, there is still a fraud Bible. And if all somebody gotta do is put a collective of methods together and put them all in one folder and be like, here you go, here go a Bible of methods on how you can do this, how you can do that, how you can do this, and I can do that. It's a billion different methods out there. And at the end of the day, people don't understand. The average American has never been on the dark web. The average American has never seen a dark web site. The average American has never been on that surface of internet or that surface of web. So they don't know what the dark web is. They wouldn't know what the dark web was if they was on it all day, every day. They wouldn't know what they looking at. They wouldn't know what's going on. So people got to understand there's the regular world where people go to work all day, 9 to 5, go home, take care of their kids, do it all over again, repeat the process. Then there's a different world where people utilize computers and utilize databases, utilize coding, utilize cybersecurity, and they utilize that to get into places where the average American wouldn't be able to get into. Because you got to understand, everybody got to understand this. Every computer, every phone, everything that we can control is being controlled by chips. And if it's being controlled by a chip, that means there's a greater power that can hack into that chip or into that database and can see everything. Why y'all think when y'all police can still get into your to your phones and your database and all that when you get arrested and all that? Why you think people cover up they laptop cameras and their cameras and stuff when they go to sleep and all that? Because people can still look and control what's going on, what you're doing. If they can see it through this camera and this database, because everything has an IP address, everything has codes to it. And if you get that code, you know how to interfere with that code. You can see what's going on. And that's what people like. People got to stop being so naive in this world. If you really knew what was going on, you would be terrified. You wouldn't be doing some of the things that you'll be doing, because at the end of the day, a lot of us make it ourselves vulnerable to getting hacked, to getting scammed, to having some type of fraud going on. Why? Because the system sets us up to be able to or have to give our information on a daily basis. When we got to call our bank and check something or do something we got to verify our accounts. How do they know? They the ones that got to verify our information and we the person. But you know why? Because there's a lot going on. But they're still seeing everything that's going on. And a lot of these times, a lot of people be working at from home. They might go into the job 2 times out the week, and then 3 days out the week they working from home on a laptop, on a headset. So if somebody's at home working from their headset on a laptop, there's no telling who's with them. Like I told y'all, I used to talk to somebody who worked at a certain place where she worked at home 3 times out the day, and 2 times she went to the office. And on while she was working at home, she was walking around naked, doing whatever, willy nilly. Understand that when we used to lay in the bed, I used to literally lay behind her and look at everything on that computer and see everything, all information and what was going on. So just imagine how many people working at banks, how many people working at call centers that got to deal with your information that might actually be at home with somebody right next to them or seeing this information. And there's no telling what that person is doing, because your back is turned looking right here and they're behind you and you're paying attention. You don't know what they're doing. They could be taking a picture. They could be writing down information. And at the end of the day, we're all humans. You don't know what's going on in that person's brain. You don't know what's going on in that person's life. You don't know what's going on in that person's situation. Everybody human. Just like officers get caught doing bad things, lawyers get caught doing bad things, doctors get caught doing bad things. The most high powered people get caught doing bad things. So what would make you think people in the lower positions won't get caught doing bad things? All it takes is a light bulb to be presented to somebody and for them to see some type of loophole. Then they're going to study it. And then 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. Because a lot of people be in certain situations and certain positions to get certain information, to be able to do certain things that can benefit them if they don't get caught. And that's where it starts. They try it out, it works, boom, cool. Try it out again, boom, don't get caught, boom, and then it keeps going. And a lot of times people do certain things and they create paper trails and not knowing that they creating a paper trail. So by the time they didn't did so much, all this is a paper trail. They got all this information. It's like, wow. See, a lot of people don't understand. Like I said, people create. See, the dark web is a crazy place. The dark web is a whole different atmosphere. It's a jungle, because there are people out there that knows how to use platforms. There are people out there that knows how to hack into databases and compromise information. There are people who knows how to go on certain sites and change things around. There are people who know how to do a lot of things when it comes to computers. It's a lot of people who know how to utilize their hacker tools. And by them utilizing their tools of cybersecurity or whatever that they're doing, they're able to come up with these methods. So you got black hats, gray hats, and you got white hats. White hats are the people who are the good people. They protect, they help businesses, they come up with stronger security systems. Then you got gray hats that they're in the middle. They might do a little bit for financial services, and they might do things for good services. Then you got black hats that just strictly hacking stuff for financial gains for their self, compromising things and all that. So these people know how to make sites, know how to get into sites, know how to hack passwords, know how to do all these different things. And then you got all these vulnerable apps, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, bank account, all these different type of databases. Because at the end of the day, this people gotta understand, banks are run off a data system, off crypto, it's like a matrix. When you go put money into account, that money is not physically going into account with your name on it. When you put money into a bank account, it's now a digital number, and that digital number is connected to your bank account. That money is going all different type of ways, just a digital number. That's what people got to understand. When you put money into account, that account now has a digital number. There's not no, you don't have a physical account with all your money that you've been putting into it. No, it's a digital number, which means this is all computer work. You can hack databases, you can hack systems, you can hack so many different things and you can literally hack a Chase Bank, a Wells Fargo, a BOA's data breach, or get a data breach and hack their system and get everybody's bank login information, everybody's credit card information, everybody's loan information, all this different stuff. See, they do that on a lot. And see, a lot of times, a lot of hackers and scammers do these things, but we don't hear about it. A lot of times, hackers compromise businesses' information and then they hold it for ransomware. They call it ransomware. So they compromise certain information. They say, "Pay me $3 million, $2 million, or all this information will be leaked." And sometimes they actually pay that hacker, and then they hire that hacker to help them stay protected. Because if that hacker can hack into their system, then maybe that hacker can keep them safe, show them where they was vulnerable at, and show them where they can be stronger at. It happens a lot. It's a lot going on. Like I told y'all, it's a lot going on behind the scenes that y'all don't hear about, that y'all don't see, that y'all don't know about, that never is brought to the news, but that's happening. You can go Google it for sure. You can go Google all this stuff. See, a lot of people don't understand the loopholes in life. Everything has a loophole. And once you start understanding the loopholes to life, you'll understand that, you know what, you got one life, so make the best out of it. Because you got so much going on in this world that if you really pay attention, you will get mad. Like, man, this person scammed me, this business scammed me, this person scamming. There's just so much scamming going on. See, this is the problem. Poor and broke people think everything is scam. Rich people know how to scam. And they know how to spot a scam. And they know how to utilize loopholes in certain systems to utilize and get the best outcome as possible. Just like with bankruptcies and trust funds. So many wealthy white people utilize this method on a daily basis. Let me break it down to y'all. Let me break this down to y'all right here and right now, how this method works and why people utilize this method. Because you got low level people who think everything is fraud and scam and can't do this and can't do that. Then you got people who actually know what's going on, that's making it happen, that's becoming successful off of it. So you got people who understand credit, and you got people who understand bankruptcies and trust funds. So you got these people who start to, get their credit together, get jobs, they get credit. They got rich buddies. They start investing. They get their credit together. They start getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, blah, blah, blah. They start this business, they get business credit, they get business loans, they run the credit limit up. Now they got 10 credit cards, $1 million in credit, all this different type of stuff like that, right? So what it do, Jet? What it do, Turkey Leg? What it do, Rush SE? What it do, Life of Cold Head? So they run up their business credit. Now, irrevocable trust funds protect all your assets. So whatever that you put into this trust fund is protected, and whoever that you make the beneficiary of this trust fund is the one who controls and can manage this money once you set it up. So if it's your son, your daughter, when they turn 18, they can get access to this trust fund. That's where trust fund babies are created. So people get, let's say, $1 million loans. They end up on Shark Tank and all this different type of stuff like that. And let's say, okay, let me give you an example. Let's say I want a $500,000 loan. I want to start up this restaurant. Boom. It take me $300,000 to start the restaurant, get the furniture and all this stuff, get the food, get all this. 300,000, 350. The rest of the money I'm gonna put into a trust fund. The restaurant is going good, so each month I'm making roughly 80,000 in revenue after all my overhead, paying my employees, paying bills, paying rent for this space, all that. I'm making 80,000 profit each month. So out of this 80,000, I'm putting 20,000 to the trust fund. So now I'm making 60,000 profit, and 20,000 times 10 is 200,000, and then times 12, that's 240,000. So each year you're making 240, or roughly $250,000 that you're putting just off the scratch into this trust fund. So for the past 10 years, your restaurant has been successful. So let's just say roughly $2.5 million in this trust fund. Not to mention the profit that you made with that 60,000. So 60,000 for 10 months is 600,000, and then you got another 120,000. So that's $720,000 that you making. So that's $7 million that you made in 10 years. See, this is how the rich get rich and why the poor stay poor, because they don't utilize debt, they don't utilize credit. And people like, oh, they scamming. No, it's a legal loophole that if you learn the rules and the regulations, you'll be able to utilize it too, and you'll be able to do the same thing. Because if people hear all these celebrities and all these people filing bankruptcies, and the first thing somebody says, they are going broke. They don't got no more money. No, they're legally finessing the system. They're saying, I'm putting everything into this trust fund. I'm putting everything in everybody else's name but mine. So when they come to get everything that I own pertains to this, there's nothing to get. And now they can just wipe the debt clean and I can start over. People file bankruptcies on businesses all day, every day, to wipe the debt clean and keep whatever that they got from off of it and start new businesses. How do you get bankruptcies off your credit report? A lot of people don't understand that when you file a bankruptcy, you're filing a bankruptcy with the court, not the credit bureaus. So when the credit bureaus go to buy your bankruptcy accounts from LexisNexis, from Pacer, they're going to report the wrong furniture every time. You can go Google it. You can go look it up. This is how people get bankruptcies off their credit. So all this money that they made is theirs. This is how you legally finesse the system. They report the wrong furniture. So by them reporting the wrong furniture on that bankruptcy, y'all already know any wrong reports, any wrong information, inaccurate information that's being reported on your credit report will get deleted off your credit report. So that's how people get bankruptcies off their credit report, and they repeat the same cycle and the same process. Because we all know these people that got millionaire buddies and billionaire buddies that got good credit in multiple businesses and C corps and S corps and nonprofit organizations. So all they got to do is piggyback or leverage off their credit. So they right back to getting major funding just like that and doing it all over again. And then you got people who understand nonprofit organizations. See, look, let me give y'all a little sauce. Let me give y'all a little gem. Why do y'all think every celebrity, why do y'all think every celebrity has a nonprofit organization? Don't y'all ain't never paid attention to that? Almost every celebrity, every basketball player got some type of charity or nonprofit organization. Why y'all think that? Y'all ain't never paid attention to that? Have y'all ever paid attention that almost everybody from the rappers to the stylists, the celebrities, all of them got nonprofit organizations? Why? Because nonprofit organizations are 501c tax deductions, tax write-offs, which means you don't file taxes. You get all donations and you get grants. And you pay yourself as an employee, and you need at least 5 board members. And you can put LLCs under your nonprofit organization, which means anything under that nonprofit qualifies for the same tax exemptions. Make it make sense. Legal loopholes. People want to get loans, credit cards, lines of credit on a daily basis. You people, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this one more time. At the end of the day, everybody is human. From people that's handling our loans, handling our information, we are all humans. AI and robots are not here yet. So, which means that loan officer, that underwriter, is going to help you or do whatever they got to do to help you get that loan so they can get paid too. So just imagine how many loan officers, how many people on a daily basis getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit with synthetic identities, with synthetic documentations, altered documentations. And then you got people that's sitting back and looking like, man, I wish I can get that money. I wish I can do that. I wish I can do this. I wish I can do that. Like at one point in time, are y'all gonna really understand that aliens are real and methods are real? If aliens is real, methods is real, and we all know aliens is real as they can get. So if it's really aliens, why y'all won't think that people like y'all like it's a whole it's only so much I can say, but it's a whole different world out there when it comes to the dark web, when it comes to methods and different ways to do different things. Like it's literally ways that you can hack somebody's password and get into any account that you want. Kelly Linux and all this different type of stuff. Like they literally showing you how to code. It's all coding. Like, listen, y'all gotta understand when it comes to hacking. Let me break down because y'all know I'm a hacker. I'm gonna break down let me dive into y'all brains real quick. Let me dive. I'm about to dive in. Whoa, oh, oh. Look, when it comes to hacking, at the end of the day, it's all about memory and codes. It's just remembering codes. It's just all a memory databases, a matrix. Like if you ever watched the movie The Matrix is basically a hacker movie. It's about a hacker. Dude is a hacker. Like if you really know what you know, all the Matrix movies is a hacker movie. Why you think Keanu Reeves was at a computer at when the beginning of the movie they was coming to get him? Like if you pay attention, it's a hacker movie. The Matrix is like the whole different world that where the hacking and you got to understand what you know. Go look at the description of the movie. It literally tells you, like, you know what I'm saying. So every computer, okay. So when you get a computer, when you get a phone, you set up a login, you set up a keystroke, all this different type of things for security database, right? At the end of the day, your phone has memory. How does your phone have memory? Because of the chips that's in your phone. So the chips that's in your phone will store all your memory. That's why every iPhone has a certain amount of database and a certain amount of gigabytes that you can store store pictures and videos and applications and this and that because of the storage that's on your phone that's holding and remembering all this information. And let me give y'all something even better. So y'all know when y'all go buy these iPhones. See, this is what y'all don't even know. When y'all go buy these iPhones and you turn the box around, it got all them loan codes and all them loan IME numbers and all that different type of stuff. That's basically how they tracking those chips and those things in your phone. That's what's being tracked by those codes right there. But y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't even pay attention to them codes on the back of y'all phone. Those codes, go look at your iPhone code boxes right now. Go turn them boxes around. There's probably three numbers, three codes on the back of that box, three long numbers. And not knowing that if somebody had those codes and they put it in a certain database, they could be looking at everything that you're looking at. That's what y'all don't be understanding. See, if you didn't know that, you wouldn't be thinking about that. Every phone has a chip in it. Didn't I just tell y'all about chips? So let's get back to the hacking. Everything has a chip in it. That's how you think when y'all putting y'all passwords into the computer, it saves it. It's saving on that memory, on that database. So, with that being said, by that being stored on that database, by somebody being able to get those codes off the IMEI numbers and all those off your code, they can literally hack into your phone and get everything that's stored on your phone because of the chips. It's stored on there. And by them having that information, it's going to read that information because that information is connected to your phone. And your phone has that chip. And your chip has that information on it. And it's going to read all that. And like y'all be thinking y'all be deleting pictures and stuff off y'all phones and they still be getting it. No, why y'all think they be doing it? Y'all gotta be more work. Y'all gotta be more woke and more aware. Like it's literally easy ways. Like understanding codes and when it comes to cybersecurity is so easy. It depends on how your brain works. My brain works. It does geometry. It does calculus. It does algebra 1, algebra 2, all at the same time. It does a little bit of science. So when I like break down certain situations, that's what my mind is doing. It's doing square root of 10 plus 3, just getting the answer. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think a certain way, act a certain way, and talk a certain way, and actually be interested in certain things to actually have the time and the patience to learn this type of stuff. A lot of people don't. A lot of people like, man, I want to become a hacker. Man, I'm trying to learn how to get into passwords, man. It's going to take you a while to learn and listen to this stuff and understand what's going on because it's not a 1, 2, 3 step. Here you go. Learn how to get into passwords, no one learn how to do this and do that. Because like I said, it's a lot of people that are white hats that aren't trying to hack into your account, just not trying to hack into your bank accounts, just doing stuff just to have fun. But you run into people that are doing things for those purposes. So you want to be safe at the same time. But it's a lot of fraud. It's a lot of scamming going on. There's a lot of people out there that want to make money. It's a lot of people that want to get into the credit world. It's a lot of people who want to make a lump sum of money without doing a bit of nothing. It's a lot of people that want to learn a lot of different things, but just a lot of people that's just not woke and aware of what's really going on and getting mad when things don't go their way or things don't go as fast as they want. And they never read about credit or never read about a method and they didn't get mad when they got to buy this and buy that. Like, listen, for anybody out there that thinks scamming and fraud is like the easiest thing out there and it's just free money, please go get a job or something. Because y'all gonna try something, not understanding that y'all buying these cards, y'all buying these dumps and pins, y'all doing all this stuff, and everything has an IP address and everything is tracked. So you gotta think about it. If you buying this, let's say this duplicate card, this dump and pin, you basically have a duplicate card, somebody else's card. So you gotta think about, let's say you at a family function or you at a somewhere and you see somebody debit card on the table and you pick it up and then you go to an ATM and you use that ATM. You go to Walmart and you use that card at Walmart. It's being recorded every time that you use this card. It's gonna pop out, oh, you spent this amount at Walmart. You spent this amount at this location, at this ATM, this portal identification. All this is gonna pop up. And then they're gonna go look at the cameras like, oh, that's you who got the card. So people don't understand when you buy these dumps and pins, you basically have a duplicate card. And scammers and fraudsters understand that, so they know, okay, if I use this card at this point of sale or this place, it's going to be tracked. So how can I use this card or how can I use this information without it being tracked back to me? And then you come across socks and proxies and you come across different cyber tools and cyber things and HTTPs, DNSs, and all these different things that will help the fraudster or the scammer be more undetectable, be incognito on whatever that they're doing. People want to find the freest, easiest way to make some money, being too green, and then they end up on reaction videos on YouTube, cop cam videos on YouTube, because they brought something on somebody off Instagram or Facebook, not knowing what they doing, not being more safe, not being more cautious, not being more aware. See, let me break it down to y'all. See, like I said, for all my new people in here, shout out to all my viewers in here right now, all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there. If y'all been tapped in, y'all already know I've been doing this for a long time. And y'all seen the growth, y'all seen the elevation. Like I said, everybody got their past, everybody got their way road in their own lane or whatever that they did to get to where they at. And yes, like I said, I started off as I was on the dark web as a 6-year-old kid. 6-year-old kid, which down the line generated me to being interested in computer things, cybersecurity things, learning how to get into certain things. Like that's cool to me. That was as a kid, that was cool to me. Knowing how to get into stuff with passwords. Like that's what interested me. Like, oh, you got a password to that? I can still get into that. Like that was cool to me. So that's where my interest was. That's why in high school, when they blocked all the social media accounts and all the social media websites, I knew how to bypass that and let people get to a Paxed or a Blinked or a Facebook or whatever. And I'm charging people, each person charging them $25, $30 or 40, whatever the amount to let them get on the computer. And you think people not gonna want to do that in a long, boring computer class? They don't want to chat with their people across schools and different schools. So I'm making money doing that in high school. Thousands. Meeting certain people, learning certain things, coming back home from college. Somebody calling me over to match and buy some cannabis for me because I used to sell cannabis. He coming out, we rolling up, we quote unquote matching. He coming out with an embosser and a laptop. Me, I don't know what an embosser is at this time. Like I don't even know like what fraud and scamming is. Like I just know like I'm a horny kid, or I'll just be on the dark web on this site looking at red rooms and looking at all this stuff, not knowing this same site, which was back then the hidden wiki. Because if you know anything about anything, the hidden wiki has a lot of different sites on it, a lot of different forums, a lot of different things on there, a lot of different directions and sites that you can click to and go to on the dark web, that it'll direct you to a site or any type of platform or any type of red room, any type of whatever that you want. It's all on there in the hidden wiki. So he come out with the embosser. He come out with the laptop. It's an old laptop too, like one of them fat Dell black laptops and all that. So I'm a person that I mind my business. I ain't finna be asking questions because I already don't. That ain't my business. So he coming out. I'm rolling up. He coming out. Boom, boom, boom. He's setting up stuff. I'm looking like, what you got going on? Type stuff. He like, I'm finna show you. So he roll up. Then he go on the web on the internet, and he go on the same site that I was on. It was the hidden wiki, but I don't know nothing about nothing. So by me seeing that he on the same little sneaky little site that I'm on, it's gonna fascinate me. Now understand this. I didn't learn about debit cards and credit cards until I was like 13, 14. I knew what I heard it, but I didn't know what it was. Like I didn't know the difference between what it was. I always used to hear my granny say debit instead of credit. They be like debit or credit. She'd be like debit. So I didn't really know about money or nothing like that, credit cards or debit cards growing up, because it wasn't like I was just fiending for money as a kid. Like we wasn't broke, we wasn't rich, but we wasn't broke. Like we was decent. So it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It was a period we didn't have cable, but you know, we was decent. So fast forward, go over there. He got the embosser. He got these, they weren't even white cars. They was like blank. They was like the prepaid, the original prepaid debit cards back then. Like they was different cards. Getting the cards. So I'm like, what you about to do? He go on the site, he go on the hidden wiki. So once he go on the hidden wiki, I get kind of excited, like, what you doing on there? Because I ain't dumb. I clearly see this man finna do something that's finna pertain some money. And by me being on the same site, but I'm on that site not trying to get no money. I'm just on there looking at corn and looking at red rooms and just weird stuff. Now I'm like, okay, what's going on? So he like, all right, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. I'll be going to this site, buying this information. And at the time, see, people don't know Bitcoin been around for a long time. People just not getting hip to Bitcoin. Bitcoin been around since like 2009. So Bitcoin been around for a long time. We just put it like that. So he was buying Bitcoin not around, but a long time ago. Put it like that, a long time ago. Not that long, but a long time ago. So he going to load up Bitcoin at the store and all that, and I'm paying attention. Like I'm seeing he's spending $2,000 on this site. So I'm paying attention. See, I've always been a person that observes and pays attention. Like I'm seeing what's going on because I want some money. And like I told y'all, I always been the person that rather sell the product than actually buy the product and use the product. Like I've never been a user. I always been like a vendor. So I rather have what y'all need to come get and vice versa, me come to get what I need from you. Because all you gotta do is sit on your and make cash all day because you got what all these people need. So they calling you to get it. You ain't gotta do nothing. So I always wanted to be a vendor when it came to like selling cannabis, wanted to be the plug, whatever. Just always wanted to be the plug because it's easier to me. Like why rip and run all day when I can just sit down and wait for calls and they can get a lump sum of this, a lump sum of that, and I make money and do what I do. So, but back to it. So he go and load up Bitcoin, $1,500, $2,000, and he go buy these cards. I'm paying attention. So I'm paying attention, seeing what he doing, seeing what, all the moves he making, him loading up the cards, buying some of the cards. But mind you, every card that he buy does not work. All the cards don't work. So I'm paying attention to that also. And I'm paying attention to how much he paying for these cards. So now it's clear to say, okay, he paying this amount for these cards, but all of them don't work in these low limits. So I don't know nothing. Like I don't know what he doing with the cards. I don't know. I'm just paying attention, right? So he buying the cards, but me knowing what I know, doing what I was doing in the previous time, I knew how to. Let's just say I knew how to get the information that he was buying. I knew about. I just knew. I knew stuff. I knew how to do certain stuff because, like I said, I'm a hacker, so I knew how to get into certain stuff. I knew certain people. I knew how to do certain things already. So I'm observing the whole time. I'm seeing what he's doing. So I said, you know what? Let me. I want that money. Instead of him going on the dark web and getting played and losing out on money, I want him to give me that money. So how can I make it so he giving me that money instead of going on the dark web and getting that money? So I'm sitting and thinking, I'm saying, okay, how can I do this? How can I grab that? How can I get this information? Because I want to get enough information so he can buy and be good. Because I know the information I'm gonna get gonna be good. Because he buying so many cards, maybe out of 10 cards, 4, 5, maybe 6 of them good. 6 on a good day, 4 on an average, 5 on a maybe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, let me see how I can get this information and sell it to him. So I do my thug this way. I do my cybersecurity thing, and I end up getting this information that he needed or he was buying or looking to buy every day. Like you spending $1,500 to $2,000 every day. Like, come on now, you do the calculation and do the math on that. Instead of somebody going to the spending Bitcoin on the dark web, they could give you $1,500 to $2,000 a day. That's $10,000 a week, easy. I'm doing this the math that I told y'all before. Like that's the type of things that my mind and math doing. Like I'm doing calculations. I'm doing all this in my mind as I'm watching him doing all this and buy stuff and resell it. So I'm like, okay. So I end up eventually getting this information and I call him like, hey, don't go buy no Bitcoin. I got something for you. So when you tell somebody don't go buy no Bitcoin, they automatically gonna connect dots. Like, okay, he know what I buy Bitcoin for. So why is he telling me not to go buy Bitcoin? What he got up his sleeve? What he got going on? Do he got something? That's how people mind think. Do he got something? So I said, listen, around 6 o'clock, and I tell the story every time and it never changes. Go watch my videos on my old channel because this is real facts. Like people don't be understanding. Like y'all don't be knowing what be going on in people's lives before y'all meet them. Like y'all only know what they tell y'all. But if you new to me and new to my channel from the credit and all this, y'all new to this story. So I told him, right, I'm gonna meet you around 6 o'clock tomorrow, like the next day type stuff. So don't go spend your money on the Bitcoin. Don't go on the dark web. I told him 6 o'clock for a reason because I wanted to build up the anticipation of him buying whatever that I got, but I'm about to sell him. So making him thirsty. Like I want to make sure that his anticipation, his will and want for whatever that I got that I'm about to sell him, he gonna come back. So 5:30, 6 o'clock roll around. But the whole day he texting me, calling me, trying to meet up early. I'm like, no, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, boom, boom, boom. I'm really playing mind tricks on him. Like, I'm really playing dark web vendor hacker tricks on him, like just messing with his mind. For sure. The more you drag it on, the more they're gonna be anticipated, the more they're gonna want it, the more they're gonna try almost explode and want to even, so I'm just messing with him. So 6 o'clock rolled around. He called me like, bro, where you at? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be around there. So I started out to like 6:40, almost 7 o'clock. I'm doing this on purpose. So I meet up with him. We talking, we chopping it up, we talking, he thirsty. So I'm like, listen, take whatever that I got, this information. Don't pay me for it. If they work, you can pay me tomorrow. Or pay me, you know what I'm saying, after you see they work. If they don't, you ain't gotta pay me for it. Like, you good. Me knowing I already tested them out, so I knew the cars work. So if he was to say something stupid like, "Oh no, bro, they don't work," I got receipts, so I ain't trying to hear none of that. But remember, I built up his anticipation so high, and you already know when you build somebody anticipation up real high for something that they really want, they gonna feel like they got a plug, and they're not gonna want to mess that up. That's why I did that. You see how I think 10 steps ahead of, like, I think 10 steps ahead of, not 3 steps, but 10 steps. Like, I literally think about I see how somebody acts and how they move, and I premeditate how they gonna act 10 steps ahead. And I'm never wrong. I tell people all day, every day, I'm really an alien. Them people that y'all see on Men in Black, that was regular people, and then they turned into aliens. I'm that. I really think I'm an alien because the way that I think, the way that I move, and all different types of stuff, I'm never like. It makes sense, and it always calculates to the right things and the right, and like makes sense. So I made him feel like he met him a plug, like he getting something for cheaper, and he getting making him some money. So I told him, don't pay me till you see that they work. So the next day in the morning, he called me like, bro, where you get this from? How you know how to blah 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 blah. I'm like, bro, we tapped in type, you know what I'm saying? So he like, bro, bet. So I'm like, hey, meet me around whatever time. Cool. So he met me. He gave me my money. He like, man, I need some more. I need some more. So that was my whole plan, like to steal him from the dark web. Point blank period. I need that money. I know how to surprisingly know how to get what you getting, trying to buy, because like I said, I've been on this since 6 years old. I've been around people. I've been interested in computers. I've been learning how to get into certain things, Kelly Linux and all these different type of programs and stuff. So I know certain things. Like, I know how to fix a computer and how to like remove programs and all this different type of stuff. Like, that's a hidden gem of mine that a lot of people wouldn't see and wouldn't even know. Just because as a kid, I was horny and I wanted to find corn sites. And finding these corn sites led me to the dark web. And on the dark web, you've seen some very crazy things. And when you go on the dark web and you don't know nothing, the search engine, the search history, you can literally click and see everything that you search. And when my granddad went to the search history and seen all that corn, I said, listen, I ain't finna stop watching corn, but I ain't finna get caught watching corn either. So I had to literally figure out as a kid, 6-year-old kid, how to use a computer, how to hide my address or whatever address that I'm on so it won't pop up in the search engine. And that led me to this type of stuff. And people don't understand that. So back to the story, because it gets even better. So you know how people be friends and then they be having different sets of friends and stuff like that. So boom, he paid me for it. He said, bro, I need some more. I said, all right, hit me back up later on tonight, whatever. Boom. Not knowing that he gonna bring 2 other people with me, and all of them had at least $1,500. So he had 2 G's and both of them had 1,500. So that's $5,000 right there. So I didn't know that though. So I'm like, listen, I ain't know your friends. I don't know them. I don't even know they wanted some. I only got enough for you. So, but I was thirsty. Like, come on now. If you see that money in your face, you gonna want to get that money. Like, damn. So, but me, I'm 100. I'm like, I ain't know they was coming. I don't even know them. Like, them your people. Like, from all I know, they can be narcs. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know nobody. Like, I don't never seen them too. I just got back to the town. I barely been kicking it with you. So what I look like? But all right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sell you these, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have enough for them too. So just keep y'all, like, you know how people want to give you the money early so they can have like leverage on you just in case, like, so you could like make sure that they can feel better about getting what they paid for. Cool, give me the money. That's cool. So I got the money early. So you gotta think about going from $2,000 to $6,000 on a daily basis, just off selling information, vice versa, using the information. That's the difference between being a vendor and being a worker. Why use the product? We can just sell the product to so many people who want to utilize this and benefit off of it. And whatever it is, you could be a vendor for iPhones, you could be a vendor for ice cream, you could be a vendor for anything. But as long as you got a good product, the people gonna buy it. And as long as you know how to sell it, the word works off the 3 P's: product, perception, and promotion. As long as you got a product that you can promote and sell the perception that this is what the consumer wants to need, they're gonna buy it. That's how everything in the world works. And I've been living that mentality since a kid, literally. What to do, myself user? What to do? What to do? I've been literally thinking like this as a kid. Like, how can I make this work? Or how can I do this? And how can I do this? How can I present this to make somebody want to give me that? I didn't know what I was doing. But once you start seeing you can make some money knowing what you know and they not knowing something, then it's a whole different ball game. So that's where I became a vendor at. That's when I started learning how to do this, how to get that, how to sell this and how to sell that. Because I didn't know how to make a site on the dark web. I didn't know nothing about, I knew about the dark web, but now I'm interested, like, okay, I see I'm selling this to him. How can I sell this to more people? I see these sites. Now I'm hip to what these sites mean on the dark web. Now I know what they mean about debit card, credit card, this information, that information. Now I know. So now I'm interested into making my own onion site, my own dark website. Y'all want to know how to make a dark website? Who in here want to learn how to? Who want to learn how to make a dark website? Who in here want to learn how to make a dark website? I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna cover that. See, I don't think you can see it. I don't see how. Oh. It's kind of hard for me to. All right, here, I'm gonna put it like this. Can y'all see that? Y'all can't see the word. Y'all see, like, what it say? Managing tour configurations. Y'all see where it say that? Tour configurations. Configure the settings. I'm trying to show y'all. This is like literally. Oh. Y'all can't see it. This is a bit blurry, but I learned how to make my own dark web sites, my own onion sites, my own Tor browser sites. Made that, boom. Now I'm on the dark web. Now I'm you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people got to understand that once you get into this world, it gets interesting. A lot of people are in this world just to, see cool things. A lot of people have minds that are out there and just far outrageous and just like people. Listen, the average American. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Let's get real with y'all for a second. Let's get real, like real dark webbish right now, because like I said, a lot of people do not understand and don't know where I originated from. I originated from the dark web. I am a let's just say I'm in cybersecurity, and I just elevated and I just graduated, and now we in bigger and better things. But it get real. Like y'all, I got a whole mixtape called Hacker Files. Like, come on now, like just go listen to the mixtape. Like y'all fail to forget. Like I'm the originator of all this, so don't forget. Go tap into the mixtapes, Hacker Files, my music mixtape channel, my music channel, King Hussle X1M, fired all that. But let's get into the dark web, how real it is, right? So people don't understand that right now it's probably 100,000 scams and fraud being committed right now. People doing all different type of things right now. So many people got rich off the Cash App glitch that was going around last year, and a lot of people who are not in this world don't understand what's going on. So let me break it down to you guys. I'm going to explain some methods and all that, like how things are actually being generated and how things are actually being worked. Because a lot of people are just in the space and just like dumbfounded at how things is going on. So you got something called BIN numbers, and BIN numbers are bank identification numbers. So first of all, it's a lot of people that don't even know what those 16 numbers or those numbers on a debit or credit card number means. They don't even know what they mean. So the first 6 numbers on that card is the BIN number, the bank identification number, which is identifying that bank where this card is connected to. And the rest of the numbers is the account where the money is coming out from that bank. So like I told y'all before, in this world, there are real hackers, there are real nerds, there are real people in cybersecurity who are good with databases and security and coding and Kelly Linux that knows how to penetrate and compromise certain things, because anything can be compromised, anything can be penetrated, point blank period. As long as it got a chip, as long as it got codes, it can be penetrated, it can be compromised. That's why people use VPNs. That's why people use socks and proxies. That's why a lot of people do a lot of different things to protect their IPs from their computers and things like that, so they won't get hacked. So like I was telling y'all before, all this stuff is worked and operated off chips, off computer systems, off memory, off coding, off all this database, all this data information, just pure data. So people who are in the cybersecurity world or who are in this type of world, they know about and they understand data. That's why you ever heard of a data breach? Because so much data was leaked and hacked into. So now these people got all this data information. So data, everything is based off data, from the bank accounts to the cash apps to the Venmos to websites. Everything is based and worked off data and coding. You can, if you know about Kelly Linux and you know about hacking and all that, you can trick the code. You can literally trick the data into giving you the password. There's a way for you to do a command. It's called commands. You can do a command, a code command, that will basically narrow down your password. And that's how people hack passwords. Point blank period. I'm just gonna put it like that. That's how people hack passwords. They send out a command that says, so you might do a command like say, okay, give me narrow it down to this right here, and then you're gonna get all these. Then you say narrow it down to this, then narrow it down to this, and then it's gonna eventually give you the most used code, which will be your password. Because y'all be saving these passwords in y'all phones and in y'all computers. So it's right there in the data. See, this is how everything is connected. You see how I'm starting to, how everything connects dots? So by this card being connected to this account that's connected to this bank and this data, the BIN number is the first 6 numbers, and the rest of the numbers on that card is the account. So people are able to switch those BIN numbers and replace it with different banks' BIN numbers. So by them replacing that bank BIN with a different BIN and doing whatever that they do to make that card verified, then they are using it to connect it to Cash App and add money to their Cash App account. Now the glitch comes where by it being a new BIN number and a different account to a different bank is glitching, is malfunctioning. It doesn't know where the money is coming from, so it's glitching. So it's depending on what card is on that account. If it's a higher card, lower card, that's the amount that will be dispersed. So that's how hackers and fraudsters are using codes and databases and softwares to make things like that happen. Do that make sense? So when people like, oh, that's fake, that's cap, they ain't do this, they ain't do that. No, you just don't, you're not in this world. You're naive and green to what's really going on out here in the world. You still believe aliens is not real. So, like, listen, once you see a spirit or a ghost or something, it'll make you believe a lot of different things in life. And once I didn't see a spirit before. I didn't see a lot of different things that makes me believe like there's no way that a lot of these things that people talk about on this earth, like aliens and this conspiracy and that conspiracy, 9 times is true. Because there's so many different files and hidden gems that they don't want to leak out to the public. Why you think that? Why do y'all think that? And then let me tell y'all like this. So then we got the cryptocurrency. You got Bitcoin rug pulling right now, Bitcoin load ups and all that. People think everything fake. So right now, and I did a reaction video and all this on rug pulling, cryptocurrency and rug pulling. You can literally go on YouTube right now. Like all this stuff that I'm talking about is public records, public documentations. So many people talk about the dark web, all on YouTube, all on social media. So many people talk about these methods. People talk about so many different things on social media platforms that I'm not the only person, so y'all can go watch different videos and connect dots and learn different things. But I don't think anybody's really just breaking down the knowledge the way that I break down the knowledge. They call me brother knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because I want people to be aware of what's really going on out here. I want people to be more safe. I want people to really put themselves in a position to make money the right way. I want people to really, do whatever that they need to do and make sure that they're doing it the right way. So whatever that is, I don't know, but we're gonna make sure you do it the right way. And people be having questions about these methods that's going on. Is this real? Is that real? And how are they doing this? And how are they doing that? And like I said, at the end of the day, fraud is real, scams is real, methods is real, dark web is real. All this stuff is real. I didn't create none of this stuff. It's just the facts of what's going on out here in the world. And to be more aware is to be more woke. So I'm gonna make sure as many of my people is woke, as many of my people is aware, and as many as my people can get the knowledge and the information and the resources to win and grow in life. Point blank period. And with so much fraud and scamming going on out here in the world, why not talk about it? Because you don't want to be somebody that's getting scammed or having some type of fraud committed on you. So be more aware about it. Know what's going on. Because they scamming us on a daily basis. We paying all these taxes and extra fees on this and on that for nothing. Like all these extra fees that we pay on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, and all this is making us broke. And it ain't coming back in our pockets or benefiting us at all. So it's just time to be more aware and be more safe right here. All right. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Comment them cities, them states. Ask me questions, engage, because we on here, we dropping gems, we dropping sauce, we dropping information that's gonna turn you into a boss. We dropping information that can help you in the long run. The autopsy files. What are you talking about? The auto, like Cleveland, Ohio, stand up. The auto, I ain't say nothing like that. What you got going on, better? Memphis, stand up. Make sure y'all subscribe to all my YouTube channels and my Twitch, so whenever I go live, y'all won't miss out on the opportunity to win something for free or just have fun, because I do random giveaways, I do random stuff. So if you are not subscribed and I go check something and I go see who's just all that and y'all not, you're gonna miss out. So make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels in the Twitch. All right, King Hussle, King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, King Hussle 2.0, Milwaukee Made, King Hussle, and King Hussle Live. Atlanta, stand up. Make sure y'all tapping in and getting these lessons too, man. 350, I'm doing 5 questions. So any 5 questions or any 5 things that you need help with for 350 Cash App or Bitcoin payment, I am helping with it. So it could be credit, it could be methods, it could be whatever. Tap in for 250 and up. I'm doing 3 methods and 1 free live card. So you'll get 3 methods and 1 free live card. Tap into that. The more you pay, the higher amount to be on the card. Get y'all unlimited gems for 600. Tap in before lessons go back to regular prices. Seattle, stand up. Metal yellow first red. What is that? Make sure y'all tapping into my credit mentorship for $2,500 and up. Make sure y'all tapping into my in-person limited gems on the crypto tour. Tap in, because I'm signing people. You tap in, I'm giving people the opportunity to win, be a part of everything that I got going on. $6,500, $500 deposit, the rest of the money me in person. I'm doing a month mentorship for $2,500. Business and life coaching, meaning that if you need any help with any personal business, you need somebody to talk to, you need some advice, you need some guidance, you need help with anything, you want to learn how to invest in me more blessed, you want to learn the tricks of the trade, you got a whole month to get my assistance and my help and my, my helping ear. Because, a lot of people got a lot of things going on in life. A lot of people might not got nobody to talk to. A lot of people might not got somebody that can help them clear their brain, get them motivated, help them invest, find things to invest in. A lot of people don't got people to help them with their businesses, help them get their business structured the right way. A lot of different things, especially somebody to know how to make some money at the same time. So make sure y'all tapping in with the mentorships for the whole month, 2,500. Tap in, and that's the whole month. So one-time payment for the whole month. You want to do it another month? Tap in. A lot of people didn't tap in as soon as I threw that deal out there. So make sure y'all tap in, because I don't want to be doing too many bookings and then be overbooked, and then people like, bro, I've been waiting. I don't want to do that. So make sure y'all tap in, man. And them load-ups, make sure y'all tapping in with these load-ups, rug pulling load-ups, Cash App, Bitcoin load-ups, man. $350, $500, and $1,000, different tiers. So make sure y'all tapping in with different amounts. Don't miss out on that. And we back to the lessons, we back to the gyms, we back to the information that's gonna help you win. Ask me questions, ask me information. Shout out them cities, shout out them states. Make sure y'all tapping into my Telegram and my Potato app. Go subscribe to both of my vendor platforms right now. The Millionaire Network. Go subscribe right now on Telegram and on the Potato app. If y'all do not got the Potato app downloaded, go download the Potato app right now and go subscribe to my channel, the Millionaire Network. And it's in the description on all the videos. Like this one right here, you can go to the description. Go tap in, man. But for real, if you do not have an onion site, that's cool. I'll be the first one to follow. Oh yeah, I'm working on like 30 sites right now. I'm working on a Cash App site right now. I showed y'all last video, but I'm working on some sites right now. This is my Cash App site that I'm working on right now. It ain't done, but you know what I'm saying? 75, 100, 150, 300. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of sites that I'm working on right now. Legit sites too, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I am still doing those 350 and up. Download the app and then go to the channel. This is the potato. Go tap into the potato. Potato. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Quickest way to rebuild credit hustle. Listen, let me give y'all some credit gems right now. So the quickest way to rebuild your credit is, first of all, y'all gotta understand, all y'all got bad debt. There's a lot of people out here that got delinquent debt and debt that's in collections. And a lot of people be looking for primary trade lines. So understanding that you already got primary trade lines on your credit report. All right, let me break this gems down to y'all right quick and right here, right now. See, y'all don't be knowing nothing. Y'all don't do your own research and y'all just be following and going whatever y'all see everybody else doing. So a lot of y'all had these people cleaning y'all credit, mailing in these dispute letters and doing all this different type of stuff and cleaning y'all credit clean, having getting all the accounts off, but not understanding that once you get those accounts off your credit report, it's gonna be hard for you to get those same accounts again. It's not gonna be as easy as it was when you turn 18 to get that, put $500 down to get a car, because now you got a repo on your credit report. It's not gonna be as easy as it was to get that $60,000 or $30,000 student loans, because you still owe them money, so you can't get that same no more student loans until you pay back that money. It's not gonna be as easy to get that credit card because you got that credit card when you was 18, you maxed it out, so you still owe them that debt. See, a lot of people got debt being reported on their credit report that's just sitting there that's delinquent. The best way to build your credit is reopening those delinquent accounts and start making payments on those accounts, because those are primary trade lines. That's what's giving you the debt on your credit report in the age. And it's okay that you might have delinquent or late payments. As long as they see you starting to make payments on it and paying it off, that's all that matters, because that's showing that you can manage money. And if you want to get a loan, credit card, a line of credit, not, that's showing that you are able to pay off debt, pay down debt, and manage money. And that's what they want to see. So it doesn't matter if you have repos, if you have credit cards, you got student loans, all that debt that's being reported, just start paying it off. And you already have primary, those are primary trade lines. Those are accounts that's going to matter the most, not no credit builder trade lines, because we all know getting primary trade lines is very difficult, because they want to see the five primary trade lines is an auto loan, a mortgage loan, a line of credit, revolving, and installment loan. Y'all not getting that. Y'all, most Americans not getting a mortgage loan. Most people mess up their auto loans. Most people mess up their credit cards, aka they installment, their lines of credit and stuff like that. So people be messing up these different type of credits, not knowing what they is and what they're utilized for, and then they get 25, 28, 30, 34, 35, and want to start building their credit and see how hard it is, and they that old and gotta get a cosigner or get secure loans and secure credit cards utilizing their own money, and don't make enough money, so it's going to be hard for them. Utilize what you have. If you got hard inquiries on your credit report, you went to go try to get a car or a loan or something, and you didn't get the loan or the whatever, you can get that inquiry off your credit report. All you gotta do is call them, say, hey, I applied for this loan, this credit card, I didn't get it. Can you take this off my credit report? They have no choice but to take it off, because you didn't get the loan. So you got all these hard inquiries on your credit report for something that you didn't get. You can get all those off your credit report, which is going to help your credit report. Update your information on your credit profile. Do all of these things, and it will help you build your credit report. Vice versa, trying to get these petty credit builder trade lines, that's credit savings accounts that you just paying monthly, that's going to a savings account, and once you finally pay it off, then you unlock the money, which is cool, but it doesn't affect your credit report as a like the primary trade lines does. So if you got any type of debt on your credit report, you got any type of money that you owe or been paying that's reporting, just start paying on it, and it's going to build your credit profile better than credit builder accounts, even with it being delinquent. And now you reopen it and making payments because you still won't get points, and it's still a primary trade line, and that debt is still there with that age on how long you had this account. Make it make sense. It's going to make your credit profile look better. It's time to get the bag. I'm getting some money all day and all night. Make a couple flips so I can get right. Got rich off selling green pies. I'm gonna make $1 million, share it with the guys. Hey, I'm gonna go and get some money all day and all night. Hey, y'all better go listen to that music. I be dropping them gems in the music, and if y'all think I drop gems in real life, what y'all think I be dropping in the music? Nothing but motivation. Y'all know I'm crazy, so I got so many different personalities. I got the boss personality where I'm dropping gems about credit, elevating the life, and trying to win. I got the hacker flow where I'm talking about get on your ash and hack your and then we got the dancing. Y'all know I like big booties. So I like dance music. I'm from Milwaukee, so I make that type of music. So you know what I'm saying? So like y'all got matter of fact. Oh, that's too fast. Put y'all on a little game real quick. I do it all. I make my beats. I get credit gems. I got an exotic flower company, Baumhouse Exotics. Anybody that's into the 420 exotics, I got a whole dispensary. If you in the Houston, Texas area, I got a dispensary, Baumhouse Exotics, the best 420 flowers that you can get, all medical. I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all. What that say? Medical. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cover that up. Medical. See how I got the extra little 14 point. Tap in. Baumhouse Exotics on Telegram, IG, and on the Potato app. Tap in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. What we talking about next? What y'all want to talk about? We got what y'all like. I didn't just drop some gems for y'all. What y'all want to talk about next? Facts. Hey, bro, get off my live panhandling, bro. I'm like, why is you on here talking about you need $1,000 and $1,200? Like, bro, what you got going on? This ain't no picnic. Medical cannabis for sure. You know, when you go to the doctor and they prescribe it to you, like real, like exotic marijuana is medical marijuana. That's what people don't understand. Like medical marijuana is real exotic marijuana. That means like with the side effects and what it does, it really does that instead of like it being like some regular weed, like OG and all that hard, crunchy, dried out stuff to make your stomach growl, make you nah. That's regular weed. I don't even know it. Just because it got colorful hairs in it, don't mean that it's exotic. I showed y'all. It won't let me show y'all. What's my favorite mixtape that I ever did? This one right here. If you ain't listened to it, go listen to it right now. King Hustle, Hustle and Flow. This is by far my favorite and my best mixtape that I ever did. Y'all want to know why this is my favorite and best mixtape? Like my favorite and the best mixtape that I ever did. Y'all want to know why? Y'all want to know why this is my favorite mixtape right here? Hustle and Flow. Y'all want to know why this mixtape right here? If you ain't listened to it, go listen to it right now on all streaming platforms. But y'all want to know why this is my favorite mixtape right here? I got this my favorite mixtape, and then Back Ish Talking is my second favorite mixtape. And I'm gonna let y'all know why they my favorite. I'm gonna let y'all know why this right here my favorite, and then Back Ish Talking my favorite. So listen, this mixtape right here is my favorite mixtape because one, the production on it, like the beats, is fire. Second, the content and what I'm talking about as far as like motivating people to get some money, get up off that broke shit, stop messing with them chicks and them niggas who ain't really doing nothing for you, not even as far as doing nothing for you, but they ain't bringing nothing to the table, ain't bringing no partnership to the table. If both of y'all not benefiting out the relationship, you don't need to be in it because at some point in time, one of y'all gonna be draining, one of y'all gonna be bringing one of each other down. It always happens like that. I talk about I like the topics and the songs that I talk about. I got a couple hits on this song on this mixtape. So this by far is my favorite mixtape that I ever did as far as like content wise, like motivating people to get some money, keep going, keep pushing. Cause I know it's a lot of people out there that, you know what I'm saying, you might feel like you by yourself, you ain't got nobody that's on your side, you ain't got nobody to care about you, you ain't got nobody that's there to in your ear telling you keep going, keep pushing, you doing a good job. And sometimes that might be what people need to get ahead in life, to keep going and stay strong. So I got songs like that on there for people because, you know what I'm saying, we all got our own problems. We all want to get motivated to get some money. So Hustle and Flow, this mixtape right here, you can literally listen to one to from top to bottom, every song, no skip, and you gonna feel every song. So this is why this is my favorite song. My second best mixtape is Back It's Talking because I produced the whole mixtape from song from top to bottom. Every beat on that mixtape I produced. And that's my first mixtape that I ever produced any beats and all that. And I was only making beats for probably about a couple months when I produced that mixtape. So that's why that's my favorite mixtape. That's second favorite. That's my favorite mixtape B, like one A and one B. This one A and that one B because that one I produced the whole one. I always told myself I wanted to produce a whole mixtape where I made every beat. I did it, and now I'm on a multiple mixtapes, producing all the beats, producing other people music, helping people get money, helping people elevating life. I'm a one man. I'm one of a kind. Don't nobody ain't nobody out here doing what I do, rap about what I rap about, rap the same style that I rap, and be motivated, and it could be fire music at the same time. Like I'm a real unorthodox artist. Like I'm not just a rapper or musician. Like I act. I'm on a show called Slap City. You can go type in Slap City right now on YouTube, and you can see me acting in the show right now. A couple of different episodes. I got a lot going on. I could teach you how to get some money with credit. I could teach you how to get some money with almost anything. So why not, put it in the music? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of a kind. You like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We live. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We live. What's the next topic we talking about, man? What y'all got going on, man? What we talking about next? What's the next topic we talking about next? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Shout out to cities and states that y'all in. Let me know when this live. Let me know who's still in here. Me gusta. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Who up in here? I'm finna roll this little spliggity biggity real quickly. We're gonna get back to the schniggity diggity. You higgity. Giggity giggity. Oh yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned in. Oh, ghost story. My fault, ghost story. All right, what you want when I seen a ghost? All right, so a couple years back, like 2000, maybe late 2021, 2022, I was working with this cameraman and he had to go like we was cool, so I was helping him out or whatever. So we had to go like somebody was getting released from jail. And we had to go like his girlfriend wanted to record him getting out of jail and all that extra stuff like that. So we had to like drive up to the um to the jail and where he was at. But where the jail that he was at, it was like like prisons be like in the middle of like cemeteries and like old haunted towns and just some weird stuff like where the prisons be at. So we had to go up north to the prison to like record him getting out of jail and all that. So I'm driving because it's me, my cameraman, and his assistant, this chick. It's me and him in the front seat. So we driving, and it's like maybe 5, 6 in the morning. So it's starting to like daytime. So you're starting to see. So I'm driving up the road, and as I'm driving, this bright light. It was a spirit. Like it was like a bright small ball, like a bright light, like it was a bright light. I can't even explain like how it was like a bright light. Like it was like a bright white, like a little like a light, like a little flash, but it wasn't a flash. It was like a how can I explain this? It was like a bright light, like a bright white. I don't know how to explain it. It was like a bright little light. And just imagine you driving and something dart across the car and it scare you because you think it almost looks like an animal, but it ain't an animal. Like like this is how hard this is how you know it's true because it's so hard for me to explain right now. Like imagine you driving and something dart across the car, but it ain't no animal. It's a bright light, but it like a little light ball, like a little ball, like a bright little ball, like to just shoot across the car, and it scared the shit out of you because you're like, what the fuck is that? Like me and him seen it. Like this was not like I was going at least 60 miles per hour, so it's literally impossible. That's why it don't make sense. If I'm going 60 miles per hour, how did this whatever it was just dart across the car that fast? Like when you be driving up the road and deer dart across the car, you real fast, like whoa. It was just like that, but it was a bright, small light. Like when you driving, sometimes you not looking ahead, you looking like down at the road a little bit. Like I was driving ahead, I was looking ahead, but I was looking down at the road a little bit just in case like some animals or something like jump out or something like that. And we both seen it. It was a white little ball, like an orbit, it was like a little orbit, and it just shot across the car. Like my reaction was, oh shit! Like that was my real reaction. And when he was like, bro, did you just see that? And he was like, yeah, I just seen that too. And he was like, bro, we was both like tripping, like, bro, we never just seen the spirit. And it had to been a spirit. And ever since then, that's how I knew all this stuff that they were talking about, ghosts and spirits and all that, that gotta be true. Because I would have never expected to see something like that. Like, till this day, like I still see that image of me driving up that road and that entity flying past the car, scaring both of us. Like we was both like, bro, did you see that? Like that's crazy. And then y'all know like y'all know about like y'all sixth sense and stuff like that. Like y'all know about like having a sixth sense. Like who know about having a sixth sense? Y'all know what that is? Like when you can feel the presence of like different spirits and different like presence and stuff like that. Like you ever been in the house and you can feel the energy or somebody about to walk around the corner, about to open the door or something. Like y'all ever felt that energy or that presence, and then like somebody like you can feel when somebody coming, and then somebody like your auntie or brother or somebody coming through the door, like I can feel somebody about to walk through this door, and somebody walk through the door. Like y'all ever felt that before? Let me know if I'm tripping or not. Like, have y'all ever felt that before? Like having like feeling the presence of somebody about to come through the door or something like that. Like I used to like as a kid, like I used to like be in like certain rooms by myself, and then, like I used to just be there, and like I used to get like this presence of like somebody about to turn the corner. Like you, and this is how you know you getting the presence. So like in your ears, it's like a ringing sensation, like a buzzing, like you know when it's quiet and you can almost hear like you. It's so quiet you can hear like a buzzing, like a buzzing noise in your ear. Like it's like a ringing noise in your ear. Like when the presence is coming, it almost gets like louder and stronger. Like they about to pop up, and then like it's like nothing comes. Like I didn't did that and be like I didn't feel had that intuition or that presence and then like hit the corner and be like, what you doing? And nobody be there. like and be like as a kid, I used to like sneak into the cabinets in the kitchen and stuff, and then I just get that presence like somebody was like walking, about to walk in there, and I be like, it's like a it's weird to explain. It's weird to explain. Like it's like you get like an eerie feeling, like a presence, like a it's almost like a pressure that you feel inside. Like it's almost like a pressure that you feel inside, like somebody coming. Like it's hard to explain, bro. It's real hard to explain, man. So like people be like the things that I be knowing and the things that I be seeing and be right about it's like kind of weird. Nobody was there. I don't know what it's called, but all I know is I felt that presence. Like I felt that presence. Like I felt that pressure, like that pressure in your ear. Like you ever had somebody in your house and like you could just feel their presence, them walking by like about to walk in the door. Like I felt that, but nothing was ever there. That's the crazy part. Like I never get that. Think of somebody about my brother from the think of somebody about my brother from the turn the corner, and I turn and be like I yell his name like and nobody's there. Like whoa. Now, have I ever seen like a ghost? Like people be saying like they seen like faces and stuff like that. Like nah, I ain't never seen nothing like that. But I'm pretty sure them real too. Yeah, man. That stuff be real. That stuff be super real. Like I be knowing stuff. Like I be just be knowing. Like I don't know. Like, I tell people I'm an alien. Like you seen Men in Black? I'm one of them aliens off Men in Black. Cause I be like confusing myself sometimes. Like how did I even know that? Like how was I right about that? Like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? certain things you just ask yourself, like, how did I even know that? Like, that's freaky. I ain't gonna lie. See, and then listen, y'all gotta believe all this stuff. Like, I ain't saying believe all of it, but y'all gotta believe something, like some truth into all this stuff. Like torque readers and energy readers, like that stuff be real. Cause I was on Monkey or some app, and previously around that time, I was going through emotional stress. You know when you dealing with a spouse or a girlfriend or somebody that playing games and they pissing you off and all that. Cool. I ain't never seen this man a day in my life. As soon as I click on him, he got the call. He said, uh, "You're somebody that's having a lot of emotional distress. How you had some type of heartbreak or something in the past?" And I'm like, "How the fuck does he even know that? Like, how does man even know that?" The alien of knowledge for real. Yeah, I am an alien of knowledge. Like, I'm the alien that's kicking game of knowledge to everybody, from credit to fraud to scams to investing to being more blessed. I got you. I'm the teacher every school needs. I guarantee you, if I had my own class and they like web stream me across the whole world into like student classes, like senior classes and all that, I guarantee you I save a lot of lives. And what I mean by that is y'all be knowing, like, due to us having the lack of resources when we graduate high school, a lot of us turn into crackheads and turn into like bums and be out on the streets. Like, I'm pretty sure all of us in graduate school and then later on down the life, then seeing people who we went to school with become crackheads, be homeless on the streets and this and that, just struggling in life. That's because of the resources that we have and was given coming up. We wasn't given that many resources, so we don't know. And then we already become from broken homes and poverty and just all this, so we don't really be having resources and information for us to be able to win and grow in life. So just imagine the people who really want to make some money, they're gonna do whatever they can and can do to make it happen. And that's where people turn to fraud, that's when people turn to scam, and that's when people turn to learning credit to get businesses together. That's when people turn into selling drugs and selling their body and being street walkers. And listen, I'm a pimp. I am a player into making progress, which means I work with women, and depending on whatever that they feel comfortable with doing, we do that, and when I will guide them into being a better person. It's a lot of women out here that need a lot of guidance. There's a lot of women out here that make a lot of bad decisions. A lot of women out here that just don't get it. So when they come to me, my whole thing is you make the money, you bring it to me, and I make sure we as a collective are taken care of, because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to do what it takes to invest into this business, get this daycare, get this group home, get this salon, get this hair, start this and do this, start your Instagram, take this picture, promote this post, do this. Y'all not gonna be willing to do that. Most women just want to go on dates and have fun and do everything that benefits them. So I take women that actually want to do more in life, that has goals and aspirations and want to become successful. I take them. Well, I don't even take them. They come to me. I we meet each other and we figure out what they're good at. Some people might want to become realtors. Some people might want to do content. Some people want to do different things. So I say, cool. You want to do YouTube? This is what we're going to do. We're going to come out what work. We're going to figure out what works best for you. What's your best attribute? What are you good at? We're going to, everybody, people want to see more women than men on YouTube. People minds are, wow, people like seeing women. People like seeing naked women. People like seeing cleavage. People like seeing women cooking lingerie. People are pervs. There's a lot of perverts on YouTube. There's a lot of things that's going on in the world that if you knew how to finesse what you got to get what you want, it'd be easier for you. And that's what I teach my. What I teach my female women, what I teach my these ladies, how to really invest and become more blessed, because a lot of people just want to see. Look, y'all gotta stop getting tricked by these. Y'all gotta stop getting tricked by these Instagram models and all that. Because a lot of these chicks be having 400, 500,000 likes, but they be broke in real life. Like living in little bitty apartments, living from man to man, getting this dollar from here, having kids, and just be real hopeless and real boring too. A lot of these chicks don't be having nothing going on, and they be boring. They lack conversation, and they just want to be with the next dude who got some money. So y'all gotta really pay attention to what's really going on here. Yeah, a lot of people aren't really looking for bill, unfortunately. Like a lot of people just living life and living as to go. And then even older people, like you could be in your 40s and your 50s, everybody want to be somebody. Every woman that I know is looking for attention. You got women in their 50s, their 40s, trying to look like they in their 20s, getting BBLs. Like that's a real life mental issue for you to really put a knife to your body to make it look like, make your butt bigger to look like something that's horrible. Listen, for all my people out there, or probably if it is some ladies out there, listen, BBLs are trash. Y'all legs do not match those butts. Your legs will only match your booty if you actually work out. So by you adding this fat on some legs that don't match, it looks like an ant and it looks horrible. So that's why so many women out here have these BBLs where their legs is this big and their butts is this big and it's just hanging over and their legs is this small. That's horrible. Y'all don't like, that's just got to be the most horrible thing out there. Put more money into those credit profiles than those BBLs. That is horrible. That's a mind thing. That's a mind thing. That's a mind thing. That's scary. For somebody to actually go have surgery to make their butt bigger when you can literally just do squats all day and it'll match your legs. Y'all don't think that's a mental issue? It's facts. Bugs like look just like the little ant on Bugs like. Y'all don't see that as a mental issue for somebody to go get surgery on their body to make it enhance it when they could have just got it for free and natural and it matched. And then you got fat chicks getting BBLs. Like, how is you getting how are you putting plastic over fat? It don't match. Like, I'm pretty sure we all know them big girls, or a couple big girls who got BBLs on top of fat and it don't match. Like, it don't look right. What this bad boy got going on? Hold on, y'all. My bad. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I ain't finna this fucking janky, man. What's our next topics we talking about? Cause I ain't finna be on here. Facts like SpongeBob, like Sponge Biggity. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will be going live every day, so make sure y'all stay tuned because you never know. It might be at 12 o'clock, it might be at 6 o'clock, it might be at 9 o'clock, it might be at 1 o'clock. You never know when I go live, so make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so whenever I do go live, you'll be notified. I will be going live. I'm doing a 24-hour. I'm going out of town, so I'm going live for 24 hours. So make sure y'all don't want to miss this 24-hour live. It's gonna be raw and uncut. You hear me? So make sure y'all tap into this 24-hour live when my 24-hour live from Milwaukee. Y'all gonna be tripped out on this. Yeah, you think that shit will not be sitting in the same spot a couple years from now, right? What won't be sitting in the same spot? What you talking about? Matter of fact, let me go see who subscribed to the Twitch. Bro, is that dude in my begging for money? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Make some sure can. 250. Hussle God. It was the best CC dump site on the DW Millionaire Network. Good look when Penguin X. Extended Penguin X. I don't know where y'all be getting these names from, but I'm messing with it. Man, make sure y'all tapping into these cash out methods, man. Y'all need methods. I got them 3 methods plus 1 free loud card, 250. I'm helping people out. I'm helping y'all get some paper. I'm helping y'all, you know what I'm saying, elevate and win in life. 250. Oh my God. Like, share. Have you checked out your consumer rights, for example, or just rights in general? Now these hoes want to call. Why she ain't go? Bitch. The rights general dash the.
What you doing, babes?
You said what?
What you doing, babes? I mean, daddy.
I'm streaming. What you doing? Where you at? Why can't I see your face?
I gotta turn my camera off. I'm finna turn it on. Calm down, man.
What you got going on?
I just got in the house. My house feel cold as a bitch.
Where you was at? Where y'all go bowling at, Bolero?
Yeah.
Y'all was sipping and bowling?
Yeah.
You was sipping that Don Hooley at the Fully?
No. That's a delicious. Couple shots. That's it.
Take a shot for me. So am I gonna see you when I come in town?
When you come in town?
Couple hours.
For real? When you come in town, I'm waiting on you. You took me out to eat. We had the same coats on. I missed that. We had a good time. And then I couldn't find it in the Facebook no more. You went ghost. I changed my number, so everything was fucked up.
How you change a number but you got the same number?
I don't have the same number.
This is the same number I had since I've been knowing you.
So which number pop up on your phone?
What number you got? What it start with?
275.
That's the same number I had since I've been knowing you.
I just changed my number literally like 4 weeks ago.
Never. This is the only number that I didn't had of you. I didn't have no other number.
My old number was 3 something.
Cap.
324-0024. That was my old number.
Exactly. How she changed numbers that fast? Cap. You see what I'm saying?
No, this is my new. Okay.
How you gonna do me like that? I thought we was about to start our family.
We is gonna start our family.
That's crazy. Then you talking about
what the fuck I got locked up?
Then you talking about you finna come out to Houston. Ain't made it happen.
You said what?
You supposed to come out here. Ain't made it happen.
But you said you was coming out here, so I was waiting on you to go back home. What you talking about?
You was supposed to come out here for my birthday.
What you do for your birthday?
Don't worry about it.
I know you ain't fucking no hoes on your birthday time. You fuck some bitches on your birthday. That's how you gonna do it.
Did I fuck some? Did I fuck some whores? Whoa.
What you do though? Do you enjoy yourself?
Mm-hmm.
You did? That's good.
You know I did. You gonna stream with me when I get there?
Huh?
We gonna go out to eat and stream?
I'm ready to do whatever you get here. You touch down in a couple hours. It's over. I'm waiting on you. We doing everything.
You see my
oh my God. Okay.
They listen to you.
You on stream? Why is you on stream?
Y'all hear it right? Now watch how cap she be when I get there. So now look, I told you I'm doing a 24-hour live stream when I get there. So understand.
Oh my God! Why is you on stream?
She's on camera capping. So what you mean? Because you called me while I was working. Don't be shy now. Oh, that says so chocolate.
Okay.
Hey, I'm finna get off this live. I'm
No, don't end the live now. Don't end the live now.
You can't be showing me all that.
Don't end the live now.
And y'all know when the chicks be coming upstairs like, get off the computer naked. That's how she just did me.
I want to see your house. Can you give me a house tour? You had a fucking mansion.
Whoa.
Oh no, we ain't that cool.
I'm on live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I stay in the trailer, fam. Trailer.
Oh, you in a trailer? Oh, you not in your mansion?
I stay in a trailer house.
You stay in a trailer house. Okay. You in your trailer house?
I'm in a trailer. Can you see?
My bad.
Right there. Just hanging like that. You gonna be bent over the little stairway. Under the shandy.
Why is you on stream, boss?
Cause I get food. I get paid to talk to the people. Why are you smoking a fucking hookah pen? Why not just smoke weed? Who you looking at? Who you looking at?
My best friend.
Oh, you got people in the house?
My best friend? My best friend?
I don't know this best friend. I never seen this best friend.
Yes, you do.
Never,
yes, you do.
Know
cut the shenanigans.
Let me see this best friend.
It was her birthday when we met.
Push my glasses up. Do I know you? What's your name?
AC.
Oh, I thought you was somebody else. My bad. Okay.
Who you thought she was? So which one of your who you thought she was?
What you mean? Anybody with you beautiful, right?
Of course.
So I thought she was just.
It's only us two, don't it? Who is everybody that?
Oh, it's only y'all two, huh? So
it's only us two.
So we gonna be taking trips together. That's 3. Y'all got y'all passports?
Of course we got our passports.
Y'all trying to go to paradise?
We.
Up there,
anywhere you want to take us.
You think you laughing, he and ha and shit. You want to be all in the mix on Facebook and shit, but you missed out on the whole shebang bang. All right, now don't.
I'm mad. I ain't come down there for your birthday. Whose
fault is that? Yours or mine? Hey, I'm finna get off here. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I've been on here for 2 hours.
Yeah, please get off there.